13 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Result from the gun, it's Jackson.
Good strong throw and catch right.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, Patriots.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Cooper on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Results in a first down.
On first down, George. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann to the 23-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The veteran Andre Johnson, the target on that one. And it's third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
Space to run past the 20. 16 yards, a first down.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's good.
That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes. He gets this one to Johnson. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
3-yard line.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 23 yards for the touchdown, and the Patriots have moved out in front. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Patriots 28, visitors 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Cooper on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And 10 at their own 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, How do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Jackson on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough.
They run the counter. It's George. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
The tackle made at the
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
third quarter with the score, our home team 28. Visitors,
they'll keep it on the ground. It's George, and he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Brought down at the 45.
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Result.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for the touchdown. Mike Williams, 45 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
We all knew the situation. We're in the 4th quarter. Who's going to step up and make the big play? Well, we just saw it, didn't we? Took their shot, downfield, got it, and now they're in a great position to take the lead.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. What a spin. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's George. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball. The veteran Andre Johnson, the target on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's George. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. George. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He'll run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Throwing now is Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll run on first down. It's George, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Flush to his right. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's George, and he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
It's 4th down.
Here's Matt Hawk now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Returnable here from the 38. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive.
Attack! It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Jim. Yellow.
set them back 5. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game.
49, attack! 15, 15, 15. Strike, 3. Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is fielded at the 27. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On first down, George. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Ball carrier.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Tyrann Mathieu.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
2nd and 8.
Now what can Jackson do here in overtime? Flushed out right. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 11, and it's good enough for a 1st down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. They'll be step aside here in overtime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Here's 2nd and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to get the field goal.
And any yardage you gain there is really kind of gravy. And this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
28.
Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis. The rest of our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's George. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. So they went 2 yards in the wrong direction on the last pass play, and now it's 3rd and 12. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Being chased out left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This is caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, 57 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Visitors 7. Patriots.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. What a start defensively. You're